Ejode bia unim no lozere medwa na chese me no mapamfo ehiem wa ase na entertainment news a etwegu e wo Ghana ne Europe yi na de fa Ghana ehonko a na ene we ho sonko bi wo yentem a ne dia ene mama Ellen kafra edin escape me kakra na msan so great and the co e wa ase great and the co de tembia munim no me na ene wa ha great and the akwaba
Lord Ray me that senior
Mama Ellen Akwaba.
Yeah.
Now weekend no call saying. Great Andy.
Weekend we boy more unfortunately it's not. Anything special there.
Yes. According to my way there, Juma Nkwa. Mama meje this weekend the other one.
Yes, I'm good.
Boy.
Me bo papa ko Juma Samba Seko program.
Oh.
Double.
Everything a double. Yes. Now you can say entertainment mind lemfi and so ya snare ya dey bro na ope means how the sika be ko Ghana how the be ko fie akoma abusuafo a ene aye titi sika so lemfi say ono dey oso asene nti say ope say o send sika ko Ghana no say wo download the lemfi na che say wa send sika na wo download ya na wa bo for one ahye ho no yes obo for one in capitals ehye ho a na wet media send the sika kama na ubetimi so enya up to €15 cash back. Iti no shenen so na fa lemfi send sika na mames party a wa hwe nim ahwa no ye Monday a be on the 9th of June baso na nke so baso 29th na one or two issues bi a beyond ye intimi amaso na on the 9th of June baso na eno baso be honor dice 55 until no eno rotten box sort we see ya na chese o nante be 2 minutes bi e de akọ no bra na beji weni mame fon mu de ni yese awo so ko enye easy we say wa say won ye bra na ebeji wani wo honom for one say oye ni free e de ama wo be didi be nom be di asa e live band free into no mame for muso mudie ni na fe ye ka say all white boat party e 7th of June ya na e ba so e 10th anniversary ya bo hu de rabo asanya wonim no ya be sew ba no be comport ho e wo boat party na say ye be di hu nkomo kakra ntino men kasa enko echire na me ka say family park party and so e ba so e wo Düsseldorf on the 5th of July 2025 on the 5th of July. Into no a deadline and a day bro. A family pack party. Two of Düsseldorf Westfalen party mo ya. Where ya would ya gate fee no €20 per. Now person just stand at one there. Offer number na e wo aseo na only deadline e be kasa. Now what me I just stand at home. Say ye Duane, say ye African prints. E dey na person oton. Bra na be just stand first come first serve. Na aye na bibian so aye come. So make how ye ho work sonko ye ntem se na bi kan no aye mama Ellen na o say a better experience ye be di hu nkomo 29th of June 2025 into no we a gospel concert baso 29th of June 2025 yeah into no great Andy stories ne dey edoso as usual stories ne doso na yeti impempi anase yesi Ghana yedin they say economy no ko year dollar no akọ 10.40 something thereabout. Na according to actress Beverly Afagulu, or say we don't sleep on any job. Now youth na Ghana no, they complain but after more juma they sleep on the job. You know Beverly they obo youth nechi, but youth needs to be say how much do you pay us? Does it have to be how much you pay us, or you just have to go and deliver?
So basically, this is a very kind of thing, economical kind of topic. I'm not a discussion. It's pure entertainment that you see, and I was saying, that is the standard of anything. And I said that is the economy we have in Ghana now. Okay, as a country, the standard of living is what we are seeing now. There is no way I'm investor. Okay, and as a new CEO, a businessman, ABR, a profit margin, and as a profit in general, ABR, 5,000 Ghana cedis a month. Okay, out of this, the profits, my 5,000 Ghana cedis a month. Now you find it's ABR, gross profit, ABR, meaning to say bills, if you can't win fee, ABR meaning 10,000. Like I said, you only pay back on now ABR 3,000. When I have about 5 employees, You understand what I'm saying? And you know, that is our standard. Nipa now or your provision store na idea or power juma no. If you are not in passport you na 3,000. And you so no ntimi me na say 1,500 and 2,000. Na tena ho man na hwema me. Na in fact the 1,000 will come to me as can you say whatever. Now note that if there is any problem, you find any person only insurance and after you have to be this year.
Just can
and you know, and they cannot do anything about it. This is as a because of the weak economy we have in the country. The one thing I say is the salary, and I'll try as best as I can, the salary is actually not the problem. But what can the salary afford? So what's Ghana and I say you amount 2,000 to 3,000 Ghana cedis. It's rather unfortunate say it can't buy a lot of, it can't even keep you up for the whole month in Ghana. So in that case, no, and you will forth say it's happening like that, and then you will vote and so forth. It's the general economy in science here. You understand? But then, as I said, we can't go much into details when it comes to a friend.
So Beverly, the reason why we are discussing this, say Beverly, no, or an actress, see, definitely a yedim, and our can't be saying it as about. But Mama, once say, maybe the other make can say, sorry Andy, maybe the American say. Once what you have to solve you just have to go and work.
Yes, and
go and deliver. Na share. And Koya, of course, try another place. It's meaning, Mama, meaning the episode they come home. It's a story.
Eh, they met me. They can't work. Say, nipa na oye adwuma no. Oh no, but when the capital, ikuta no ne adwuma ne kese so as wa fe nipa no.
Yeah.
Want me for just like that is say, maba be fa o na. Bosume so ye na me income ebia 10,000 na o expect say bia bosume me ma 5,000 as 2,000 entimi nya possible sir because e betu ya bills so there na me brother e ka no ye be ye nema bebre e wo ho enti wan kasa be hwe wan wonipa na okoye adwuma no wo be hwe wan kasa so there wote na the neat wan nema fo say ehia wo na ansa what choose adwuma o pese oye so ankoba ne sa na se o ka so se say dia ho kira ba man nim adwuma ni ho nti ene me nkonkoye provision work na ebia nipa na choose bi open nipa no ebia wo de wo hia no nipa no ntimi ntua sika na fa ma because ahia na betimi aba se do betimi nya kese ama eno so nkire se me nyi wo yam nya adwuma ni ye. What am I say?
I mean,
so far as when you enter the study at TBR, also deliver. Yeah.
You know, says the motivation, but where we remunerate their work ethics demand, they say, obey your minimum. They be as an minimum is just going to do what you are paid to do. You know, once we remunerate,
and then I wanted to say, lady, you know, and many other people now. I almost said they use at least. The youth are not late. Just that's the enumeration, and I say, referencing the output after youth input. And my encouragement, you know, but I know it's say, we can't say youth no be anywhere. Chinese for no my employ youth for Ghana, they pay them 500 Ghana maximum 1,000. Yet they do it. And the Chinese are supervising very well to make sure that these people are delivering. So if she is failing to look to your friend and saying, it's said this person is going to deliver for her. Not say on if she is not playing her role, she shouldn't make it sound like the youth are late. No. Oshe, not say what you want from him or her on deliver. Clear him, bring someone else.
Okay, claim bring someone. Hey, still entertainment mind now. We entertainment. Me ma wadrin here now. Now entertainment for ni be omu make utterances via. Eya ye hold you accountable for it. Ni na ebe kan wasem wa. Kweku manu. O say abinding mrebi ba. Obi di penny atemu a. Running no ebe deal. Ena amanfo aholding no say. Baby Kweku manu. You started dim penny for atemu kromo anye ne. Enye ne ya o party in quotes. Abaso ena obe won say dem mrebi eba. One kasakra no odi obi kwatena wanim ye interview e ma nipa ndi deep ani atem wotena asema ni deep ani atem. Why are you talking about it now? great and minimum the work can assemble.
As far as democracy, I think he's just speaking from the cultural angle, from the local thinking angle. But then this is democracy we're talking about. How is he assessing your friends and whatever whoever is saying? How do you assess? Say, I deal with on air canon. I say papa and I say bonnie. To you, let's say, what you say, Nipana Casano or Campasia woman, it is a bonnie. But this one, Nipano Oko to Bible and or Cassis Pasia say, on can. But they cannot imagine. So, how is Kweku manu assessing the utterances of people to see, say, another to weigh and say, we only depend on them, we only depend on them. Meaning say the action is not name why I some no kind of there, but then Kweku manu also who said democracy when they want to say Penia dear, not the enya, Nanabria, the Anamahama yard, they are not enya. The bit me a case in the name straightforward say, I dear way, and yet this is the same fear and I way of culture, no matter I might say a war Ghana. Not the A, the bonny be because who fear not say, I cried yet, I cried Penia, some penny did dream was a day. Now I cried the air, the cry because a penny involved in it. I can't cry. What you have here. But then it is not always, we are not saying anyone should go and insult or anything aside. But what I'm trying to say is, I was say own your freedom, your freedom of speech, like a part of the democracy we are practicing. He should leave it to us. If he doesn't understand, he needs to be informed before about that. I don't know from which angle who I said me all kinds of idea, but yeah, Nipa no better now. Your friends are in a platform, so what would you be at them? Or no woman will be my cat and say, hey, I am a platform, so let's roll. Means to in fact, we anyway enter. But then, yes, I mean, the fact when I me and the whole record, I am responsible for my own actions.
Me say angle now, but we know Kweku manu only can in general
say,
Mamu depend.
Yes, a broso.
What I say?
And Tiansham Rebia, a bit to me, ama.
And people are saying, say, and Crawford did Asante Hina Temunyene, ye di president at Temunyene. I didn't say, I feel na walker. That no way, one. I don't be a good be at my quality on one. Say, at the end, the debut be for phones. So, you know, I quite say, this time I quite on. I quite almost rare Kweku manu hypocrite. You're trying to send your basapa or social media and so easy. You're trying to say, dating and then I walk. Well, me there so be akodi atemama na kanu so be akodi obi a open asem atem minim
o se kwa candidate anya
person mo say Kweku manu se be ne party na abaso
okay
that is what I'm thinking.
Enei na we hu say na de ka kire nipa ba ko na ye edidi atem.
This is what I'm thinking. Since I say they are hypocrite. But first of all, I feel like he just doesn't have to talk about it at all.
But mama o ne ya adwen na
see ni hypocrite we no kura nyina to nchen papa hu say enye tete no kura no mo ya kana hye ye ni say usa bible kura say o di weja ne wonani na won kwan na aware se hwe na ti so ye hu say ase yani atere yani ntom apart from say ne party na aba nya ne party na aba wa kan ntem wa kan ntem ni nyina echi no asa yeni atere yeni ntododo
they say yemu ade enti sanka yempanimfo no betimi apekwan bi afaso ana se minim kwan betimi afaso am betimi ama yetimi ase ya bofom na yedi buo ni nidi ama mpanimfo sisi akola kasa pani animu a enye sebio mpreduasa ote kokoso bena obi akola te semme na net sabe pesa bia me trending ti ana bia mu se pesa mu se manu atinti ana bia minim bibi yenti minim kasanti kasa bia ni kwa se free manum na me ka kire pani na maka nyame anim ni eba sa entwa yi enti ese ye hwe ye kasa mpanimfo Nancy social media, I
am not encouraging anyone to be rude to anyone in any mechanism form. But what I'm saying is, this is another a different generation. Your generation now you want to see say panya dia. I'm not saying it's within at them, but you see, young paying for now you want so yeah, they're not there any. Now catch say mommy, papa, or faswa, adia we, and yeah, as work as I didn't know what so I can say adia your friends.
And no, they your coach and until you was a problem.
And this is what Kweku is insisting. Say, I know, or more. I don't have to.
There is always a way of correcting people.
Yeah, Papa,
you don't need to. Yeah, in your social media, you say,
yes. Mommy, why you no? Oh, mommy, why you Papa, why you and no whole chance say, Kwasia, Sebi.
And tell people say, how is Kweku assessing the utterances of people? Is it when somebody says Kwasia, when somebody uses a rude word? Or when somebody points out the exact wrong thing the person is doing. So if you see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. If a Kufuor is not performing, for example, or he does something, with the $58 million, Ekosi Cathedral, for example, and to me it doesn't sit well with me, and then I come out and say, why are you doing this? Your friend is saying something that is not reasonable, for example, and I use the word not reasonable. Now, somebody is going to assess my utterances as insult.
We get that.
And some people may also not take it as such. Now, your friend is saying, in line with Nanado, no, I'm using Nanado because of my previous your friend is saying utterances towards his actions. No. Now, the person in line with him will disagree with me, one, and will think that I am disrespectful. But what I want us to understand is that whatever your friend is saying, a panini does and doesn't sit well with us. Me know, okay? Your friend is saying me could school and here book be say me no neti Germany, and I'm here see can one first can mama to book no. Now obi from Ghana no cause I as soon as see we see enchant ma. Na o ye boga 7 na oto ayi nto be brede mo. Na me catch say mama ade we are your friend is saying enchant ya.
Yes, send him.
Actually said it here. Nyansa nim dear, but what say who be on as a Nyansa nim no, that makes it sound like an insult. But there is the concrete part of this whole thing. We need to look at.
They all canning na yet yase. But Kweku menu point na ye kan wasem. Say aden enne. Aden enne. Ena Kweku menu ehu say obeka sa asem. Eno na man for a dragon. Eno na
who say insult no. On man obi andina.
Okay, ebusia na me ka say lemfa ye na so yasene a the entertainment mind every so won say ye na say ye discuss ensem ema won so utibia na say lemfa o pese o send this car for lemfa ye send the Ghana na rate no ye very cool you know yeah catch obi we tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend great Andy you can say Hajia for real so far I feel there finally we're free prisoner. But last week you see him no not just say you say you who say nam kwan so never. But because we ja obi bie ni IG etum na obi IG ni tum one position like you who bibia but we do the nyoma ba or say move the basic bia no just move on or say of all the crowd be rise obi twene sign crowd obeba but enyum ni mu nsem no asa Hajia person say Obi na did na dino na obe bounce back and people are like madam obi antwe anko baby a wa no akọ baby nti wa ba de always unim ye no beye na meaning mommy mpajo what Hajia for real asem no
menye used to
but no you involved in romance camp na ekoba say court charge no say waye yi wabua me edu pia manfo sika over $2 million into no kodemu 1 year ne some months na afi na waba 1 year 1 day bibisa yeah 1 year and some days sorry it say no waba back na obaye no the other man ho akwaba ye or the music video about enu mu nsem na make kankaka no great and the whole shall say mama now
this for example you see so you do as some America FBI for now was a ubot anyway the more also told you no bro now the body you see nobody has you have to be responsible for your own actions. Whatever you did you benefited from it.
Yeah.
What you are saying? Say me they told me Kamenya so fast was this year say very saying, can I also do any free total income no more? Says Kabutu na homa. Maybe I'm sure you mammy when you need a $500,000. And it's a work said, yeah, you know, as long as you sit down, you take your punishment. And then sometimes I feel like you even have to shut up. Because the more you talk, the more you give people like, you know, the interest in your life. And the interest in your life, you know, you can't tell people, say, you should at all costs have positive interest in whatever I'm doing. No, it's always not going to be like that. Doctor, yeah, appointing or a friend said, yes. Nobody will, you never thought that somebody will have time, right, to a friend, a certain institution, wanting to know your friend
the credibility
of this very woman.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. And then I may offer you boy you be not me the case I don't know be a boy you might say obia you do a camp obia you do be problem obia I don't know I said be a bit and so when to me ni pan na fia to go to na that day and I remember because almost everyone is scared of human being but it is still this same human being and so if you can't live with us just move out go to the forest just how no more got now I'm very fine yeah obian who one
I'm for status
yeah pesca
yeah boy Juma
I'm farmer
and I'm in Ghana for mu and to your program club binko me Ghana for mu but ni name your program are still okay ni now so your Ghana for program bibi to Ghana for now the invitation
oh sure mo cry
you know yeah great and cool Canada yeah mommy ede futuo na ode be ma youth no because Hajia for your youth
they met me dia ma youth ni nyina ne se won se mpanifo kwase dimpa eyesi ehunya na se bi komodo san kra untimi fa won mienu enidi
mommy I know they met me ayo
eh won mienu na so wano ba ko na so wano ba ko na adi shim
me bega me community so
akwa na obeka no once obeka we say wiansa na wase aka foforo oh enti yanto ye bo ase wa brabom oh yanto ye bo ase wa because kiti ni nyina echi eye ade ba ko pe one day ye beja ni nyina ho enti se fa kwa papa so na kakra bi ekuta ye no nyame hira so ma ya me feel say ebe bo a chen say ye be pepra gidin bi e de apaniema bi abu nipa faso e de adwenkese aye niema bi a eni kwan se ye afi kitua bi afi ochena afi ningwase na ba wi na afi na wo pekwan bi afaso so be na watimi afri mu na se o ye bibi na odi akata so e kra de be si enya si ewie enti ye se ye ma ye dita ho bibi aye ye ho
enimgwase ba ye kitua bi ntino de ye bia ne ya hweni ye na momi akani na no you know over the weekend and so no ye nya couple of ye bi ayekoko so ye reverend obofo ne maame okra na chifefefe na afin so kwa okese e maame a patapa eko perform e wase na asema asa akode kan ye na amafo dia emim eno de mi twemu keke ye hwa eye atitiri kopie mu ewo reverend obofo ne maame yi ase.
Yeah, Black Angel kwa feel.
Black Angel na me hu na me nim se e ono a.
Awo hu
Dabi.
Me ofie asasiata na attack.
Me nim de.
Oh, okay.
But asofo mpenifo ekọ ene na onfo asofo eye dignitaries yera Kennedy Japan mu ina ekopie mu ho nom ate se bibia eye fine. Bibia ye fine. Ye be stress Nyankopon de o maame no ekra be sie fefefe. Eye kwa okese nso ne maame Nyankopon fa ne kra ensi ema yen we de yen kan ho asem bebre ye de twem keke ntina make us a lemfi and a soya sne ye de entertainment mind bro kan hu se Mother's Day no baso 9th of June 9th of June yes e will be honor dies 55 ntino unim ho a eno anse be free bia no wodi wani extra rotten box salt na wo si a 3 minutes bi pe e de akura ho no na udru ho abeti live band. Yes, brabeji weni eye free for one ena eye edi ama mamefo yi na we mamefo edia. Nti mombra na mommeji moni. Yes, mone momma momra. Okay. I think say ye be movie on edia call ye fambra Europe. Na before e beba Hamburg no. obrafo sorry Ghana rap sofo na senya na ye ken ya nkrofo na me mpe Ghana fo ade ko na me mpe Ghana fo obrafo a whole legend show na nipa ekoye no Andrew 20 nipa ekoye obrafo show a oye wo UK Dominion Center Andrew nipa 20 nanki yenim say UK dey enkente sa but according to the yetete no say kamia say say any particular people na organize here you won't get people to come, which is very bad. This is something that goes on in Europe because putting up a whole event ain't easy. The stress yem fa sikasem no kra first say odi akoniaba try to put things together ain't easy na nipa enko great and the meaning say when your video na share.
Yeah, so that's on the link between I had very little thought about it because I felt like, first of all, who was their target? Like, target audience, main kind of thing. What you are saying, organizers, maybe I can say, why not? Officer of a program, who are you targeting? And the Bravo is not somebody who is really, main kind of thing, active in the entertainment scene.
As it stands now, yeah.
It is only the old people who really vibe to his songs those days, you know. They really want to probably have the feel of it again as the people that are going to show up. And so if you don't have a very good advertisement and whatsoever, it's possible. So I can say, and if your target were probably just a woman figure and a buyer now, people saying I'm okay or Bravo, a simple person. You understand? So this is and yet Ghana for and then you'll be a friend saying a business now if I want to plan it and I actually say planning uncle and I because you just have to consider every possible factors as to or Bravo when you bend the water system by this time. A friend say crowd thing and we on one case of Bravo on social media crowd for the same is what you are here.
Artists Ben and what they can.
So Bravo is the Ankasa put this off so bas UK. On one case of crowd, we can go send it if you want only page. So what you are here. So mechanism business nanny patron or a patron concerning a planning or uncle an idea mechanism what you do wrong after. Then yes, I wouldn't advise anyone to do the same mistake because in your Bravo one there are so many artists that who can form mobile Europa because people are going to sacrifice their time. I told you Black Series came, it was a Thursday. So many people had work to do and people were going to go to work the next morning and so on and so after. But then why? Because Black Series is the way now. What you have to say? Yes, a chinchilla Black Series, who can coffee can answer me yes of the book because he's always like consistently bringing out projects and stuff like that. So what you have to there are active people. Yeah, I don't know what the person wanted to achieve, but then it's a failed deal.
Okay, it's a failed deal. Like it was very sad watching the video and how there's a space is now come in Nampo come one no anymore crank
I think we have to appreciate Bravo for also not failing because you are still video
performing. We
have to appreciate him for like performing to the few people who paid money and showed up. I think it's a very big respect from him to the people.
Yeah, very true. Mama Ellen, Pacho wo kroma wonim adwuma sem ne ebiana omombe kwakwohwe no ono mabre omukọ adwuma. I don't know.
Ni nyina mo no said my brother kai. Adwuma sem o mu de bre o mu ne ade but ade a opede na ope. Said the tebia.
Yeah.
Obebo homodin se obekọ akoye but ni nyina kesipa ne gina de brother kan so because system no nema esesa enti no se won so wa mo ho so na nko kakra and so do baby ayet me hadwen to me hadwen kakra.
So organizers know yes how you promote your show, how you organize your show. You say you put a lot of work in it, but maybe you should also up your game a bit now. Any more attractive because Obrafo sending the cool kind Obrafo system nimno nenyom ben na area ni sesia well you know o share senior kojo black nom ebo the waves yi black sheriff nom but not okobo obrafo din a kwan po na o dey ka ne ho so yen hwe na yenye corrections bia na chese ankosi biom ye jampe story ba ko o Ghana na ye dey famous shot ebony free mo no 7 years ni na ebony ye na ye ni no a rising star superstar chese na wa din wo Ghana na some parts of Africa na chese ni untimely death e ba ye no na OG oni bullet nya banta bi interview bi a OG e call ye na according to OG no ono discover ebony ono like otremo he played a role bullets or the ebony ever up well na ono crampo no according to OG no ebony bullet ntimi afa ebony anko abrochiri na ebony yes obekwa abrochiri na asem no ba ya chese ofiri mu no but bullet to say na poison videos 3 omutwa Dubai omo say Dubai nya abrochiri Dubai according to MCI Eboa on United Showbiz or say Dubai enya abrochiri so bullet etremu on phone or tremu say OG oka say when hu ababawa bi no you good we share girl bi ebony or you good because na bullet say oba ni na ye adwuma na OG no eka ebony asem etre bullet na okatre bullet no a week later was then na bullet na ankasankasankasan ko share ebony nti ebony hu bullet no say oh Matthew din na me pesenka say and say una odi say no OG eka girl bi ho asem tre so apparently OG aka ebony ho asem that but bullet ne ko share ebony on J sa eyin free OG nsem say ono na o introduce ebony ba man ngina ba bi enka say ono ma ebony ye famous na so ka ho na or discover ebony na ono na or hunter no na you know this is what has been going on social media you know bullets ekika in same bebre but at the long run or say 7 years ni omoma girl ni dinda yeah omoma girl ni dinda ono no nim sani wa bre ono up to now that's what you aka cry wo you can say was it a video bibisa or that's what you aka e wo bibi great andy obobesia ka ye clear kan o say obobesia no omne that time a ebony was on na a rough town and a certain label you know I don't know great and the meaning the work kafan we short na yanko bring back to Hamburg
say OG me friend
bullets misunderstanding I think shouldn't have even come out because they were once very good people they were working together because once we done make us after and say OG free column after this boy you know and I was a bit confused but then what really happened I didn't know but I felt like this conversation was not even worth talking about as to who discovered her and what's not. At the end, you people came together, you were working with her, you were all earning from the same investment. And you know, I don't see why after her pass away, this should be a topic of discussion and as a topic of your conflict. Yeah.
So OG in Korea interview 1 or 2 bina so Koke cancer and some bullets was he was at somewhere.
Was it a normal thing? Oh, the transfer of information so the assembly. Was it a normal something you were just talking how they
so what say how work say the other can obi ofia woti or show.
See no be at the fan of sanity. And you know bullet fan bonnie so and boy in the kind of bonnie.
Boy no according to boy any there or person say ono no there bonnie buy. Or the end of bullet so say what they never how o can one same time yes
me na me ko share no yeah
and a girl na can so can asem
so why is this very thing a problem?
I don't know how it should become a conflict between I think say according to bullet no or say OG e de ne candidate wo hu no it would say what's ansem we no e sign na bufu kra say or san kasa ansem we or backdoor according to bullet kra no oni OG juma just for 2 months and on Ebony's recommendation. Sorry, was it Wendy Shea's recommendation just for 2 months?
No, OG Ebony.
No, was it Ebony? Wendy Shea. Okay. Wendy Shea's recommendation just for 2 months. And no crampo no. Sikasembi or this come almost I won't could try baby sa no could this that was just by the way. Into there, yeah, no, ebisi on Yembra back to Hamburg. Yembra back to Hamburg. Tina make out say, Lemfi ena a bray, Mama's party, and so basso. Sounds on all white boot party, basso, all white boot party. 10 years anniversary, 10 years since our all white boot party, basso. Tisha so na share on the 7th of June. Na Kaihun say welcome party, honum, and after party, honum. Na ni na Lemfi ena so yasne. Okay, so over the weekend, no, a night with the King Gospel Concerts. Kakashi Music Lab, first edition. Na ID State Hall. Nti Hamburg bia them say we wouldn't ID State. Na the show was one of a kind. Fantastic. It was very fantastic. All shout outs goes to Kakashi and the team. Omo bibia. Emma kama mitimi kopie mu or do man kopie mu on tem Mama Ellen nyame ya on the 29th o de baso but before then no uko program yi Kakashi die ya ken ye 9th with the King Gospel Concert. How did you see it?
Oh, Kakashi program na die na nya sam ketwa just bibia on point artist e ba ye performances musicians like bibia ye fefe nipa so buy nipa buy ma home kapa bibia ye kama
say first time something Kakashi as to where he got his motivation of Kasawa hase yobaha or the 1 or 2 be beto honum finally abaso na I mean maybe they could PM no. Everything was on point. The sound, setting, BBR was on point. There were artists like Queen Judith, EBPM, our own Angie Pox, perform Tina T, and our guest artist of by PS Kwame Jedu, worship your organ, and it was fire. It was fire. Later, credit service. Great Andy, one could PM or but I don't mean him. So what you want?
First of all, I expected that your friend is any kind of a big program, and you know, once a call to you come up because I think he really put in a lot of effort, looking at different effects and everything. Like program is set up at the way like several engineers. Everything was on point and so on. I saw some of the videos from people from schools and stuff, and I wasn't surprised because you think a good investment, outcome and buy
it. It was for free. Into say now you born the road be you born the road be. So now doing say obekwa kutu bibia. It was for free. So na me kind of artists, actually the Rita, Daniel Jedman, big artists or more Hamburg, ni Germany, they passed through and bibia and so echo ye. Into no you besan ka say Kakashi yebo abaso why are there you hope say next year and years twaso ina no ebeba consistency na ya na yehwehwe you know gospel concert say no unsheda who people don't anticipate so much but we no crofo by me hwete ne Kwame Jedu minister Kwame Jedu or tojom or worship na say ne honhom afa manfo a won say yes great Andy o hanka honhom fa
maybe instrumentalist
yeah, so big ups to Obio to me by honum. Now, yeah, not forgetting Equia Purple, Docasa, or Sa Adwa or Honum, Sekete Suna now, you know, Nekita Adwa.
Say, Nimiano no.
Nimiano,
Nimiano.
Nimiano.
And difference in any saying. So, me no, we almost son a paper.
Is it Equia Purple copy more honum now? We nya video no, ye nya video and producer. Ebo homa obi a hwe Equia Purple ne nsa no e de sebo legal confirm no mo de jollof eduane san be pie mu ho no nti no oba ya utimi enso kan wa no kama Kakashi big ups why ni na afi na ye ba ye guest eso a ye ne no e wa hase na se na medi kan ebo odin ye fe no Mama Ellen na o say o the better experience gospel concert na eba 29th of June. First of all, Mama Ellen, yes am akwa baby. Na mestres obe kan ho asem be ye 1 minute bi a train
Yo, medase. Na Media ne Mama Ellen said ye cano. I'm a gospel artist from Ghana. Almost 30 years now.
Wow.
Yeah. My sister knew for 30 years now. I'm about with 5 albums.
Wow.
I'm about also me when I'm all within me and the best of Mama Ellen. Na me be a program wa and nyame shira me and na me beka for some time. Enti me nyumtuni a me guso nso so eye adwuma no e wo ha na wiase bebia.
Okay. Nti na just say from Ghana now start here.
From Ghana 2000 I hear me first album.
But the question I maybe say minim say we adwuma so wa ha say. Are you still active?
Yes. Before no na eye bibi kakra. Na eye bibi kakra.
Our person.
Me ye adwuma na adwuma no ne enyom to no na in fact mu ye den because na me tutu kwan bebre. Enti bi kura me tutu kwan ko France no mu ne ade be dra ho machi na bi kura me mafie na makwa adwuma mu.
Okay.
Na makwa ye adwuma but me ma me chef no te asese adwuma me ye ni. Na me yire me ho so ye adwuma. Enti oni problem for say na at times me ja ho ekoye we ni ade. Enti me ye ni me oni nyina enye easy but me try.
Okay.
Me try my best to say me.
O hwe journey na ho say de nka wo pe na wanya no anase onya ya nka e bi kan.
For music side na say adwuma no. Music side o say music anka say sheda ya adwuma ba ko. For yes. Enti bibi be from sana ya na eye den. Eye den. Enti at times no program bi kwati me ba o say nka wo timi kokko ebo but na adwuma no ababe hye ho.
Enti enye easy. Yetibi bebre e wa ase.
Eye den aha no mo nkasa de music na adwuma no de in fact eye den.
Okay. So also 5 albums.
That's right.
Okay, first of all, membra album the hen na ultimate say make it wave pa ma.
My first album Jamaba.
Now a popular song we also.
Jamaba na.
Jamaba. Na cappella ba.
Esese obiara obane nchen no. Ohun say enyame no wo. Na oye wona ohwehwe no nyina soketiafo. Yey Oji ohenia osofra no ni o mani hofo onibuafo odunfo ajae erade oba ma ba mede mi ha oni mi dajina ba mede mama ni enyi na ba odunfo ajae erade oba ma ba Enyuma hiti pa 2000 Ghana. Jamaba na nyasam ketwa. Jamaba ne pija me.
2000. See much. Already so I can say 30 years. Great Andy. Who will be there or can see
wonderful voice, wonderful lyrics. 2000 there they are into my mind. But then I think listening to what I just heard a very great inspiration. Voice I like it. I'm just maybe hoping to witness a program one day.
Okay. Into no Mama Ellen, pacho what management be and I wa na bibia.
Me okay, me wa Ghana ne de. Me na me ne easy way.
Easy way. And I said now only oboba dia do for me.
Enti from there na me cyber Kumase Jacopo. And so that was. Na me free a jamaba easy way na ye jamaba. And na Jacopo ye osusuri. Enti onimude ye ne de me be ye wo ha enti from there ne de me ankasa na me ye me bibia.
Oh okay. Obviously o compare me na wo management in some na ye
be me fam me compare we because a hono money de bibia management na ye bibia
charge, yeah, obviously.
And na ema unya time nso so like co programs bibia unya time kokoye na one na oyi sometimes ene sika samo no so e wo fom enti fa kwa ese ka otimi page duru no ahode ni ntimi nduru ho enti ya na kwa ese e wo so kakra
saying na obeka se gospel artist mo thrive e Europe can say Europe
Europe ha de nyame animu ni eye den so ka so betena ha no mo pa aye musical
odo we put them person limit no ma gospel mo amoye gospel no saying na e koma mo
say ni ko se pro nene
say obeka se ko yie ma mo ana
oh there be as compared to Ghana no aha no no de eye den de che say bi kra hwese na say yen to see this enti se lunch kra na obeya uwie lunch na de wo ye wo ho ne kakra na eno ape nso ebi kra wani bra ho so na ka wabọ ewo adwuma na nkasa mu no because me ya menyum nyina menyum ya me ya Ghana na si me ya menyum okay so we twa ticket akwa ye nyum ewie asan aba eho nema bebre obaba bedru lunch and crack keke na ba organize na enso so eho ka na obewie na nipa kakra na eba ye na ho na oton wie ye na we because ha no amafo feel say as a one kasa no na say when in Kana as a to be because obi obepe obepe adwuma bi aye no na oto enen so de enwom to nso de plan ben Ghana for na ye nim se wo mutimi ye bibi omo na ye hu se omo to nwom na ha de enwom to ni ben na wa ha ya no nyina ne fa train na no pa me kwa baba na me gina pa no ho a me ton pa no nti no ofo se ono hunu ade papa bi ewo mu a se se o ha ne ho se opagya wa na se oboa wa ma de kura wo no adom na kura wo no mfa so atimi abaso ana watimi ayi bibi nti ema eyeden
eya na ya abemubu nsem no do e ho Ghana fo ana great and
because there was a time ko ye program be asori bi a memodin enti me ko na omo so mama Elena ye de ne ba ye program na me nkotra anim na nkotra congregation nim metit ya say lady bu okroma say mama Elena we na ma say me time aba betena he say me time na we mu de nwom be na omo toto no ha ya say ye time aba betena enti man kasa in fact me rehoe na eboa me nso so ma me give you me best me free me mu eye ma omuhunu se enye sebi obia na nani nka na otutu bi keke
bibi wa nyame dia dom
yes omu ahu se eye de nyame dia dom na eye madwuma nso so but ashas ne de omuka o ye na omu nyina na tete we de plan ben nti omu nyiyen tum se ye betimi aye bibi but de wo omu no so nkyere fa akwa wote adom no nyame de dom wa emfa ho Joseph hena na ohye but na nyame ehun nasie nti mra no so ye no nyame yi ni pie nti asra omo ya omo nyi yentum na de wo mo ewo bia no wo mfa emwa ye na yentumi enso enye bibi ema nema enkwe
ya na abemubuo nsem no edoso nti no yesre mo ya sebe nipa no Ghana na owo full time ode ye nenwum a anka oba ha ka we bekwa kotu akohwe
ebi osafo ni nyina so 2000 na me bakọ no me ba nso a ye gime ababa safo na nso so besese no ho se me no wa nete ha
me no wa nete ya ye fa train bo great and this something ways what to be brave.
A lot of them. There is this guy trending on TikTok currently. He's all trendy, and I said, "I'm media." But then he was saying that he had the opportunity to record Black Sharif, but then 1-2 challenges couldn't make it possible, and now he regrets so much that he couldn't even play that role in Black Sharif's life. And now Black Sharif is more like international artist. And you know, why regret it? I have problem with people around us who feel to support whatever we're doing, and then but they want to at the end kind of
associate themselves
from
when you are making.
And I say you make and then they want to do like they knew as they were part of it. But the YouTubers may have no meaning. So show was that people post stuff every day. People post funny clips every day. People post unnecessary stuff. But then they will never share your content. At the end, if these people need something, they come to you to your DM and they start to. And then sometimes I feel like, okay, so it means you have my contact. It means you see what I post and everything. You understand? But then you don't support what I do, but you post like funny stuff and uninteresting stuff. But then when you needed help, you are coming to me. You are somebody close to me, so the very best person I'm expecting help from or assist from ASI.
It's very sad. Sometimes you post something, let's say TikTok, you post something, you see the likes that are coming in, likes no, it being free. They free or more, but not. It's not as if they are not seeing. You know. Sometimes when you post your story, you see the people that watch your story. Who say, okay, so when I post something, you see. Me post it be out there. Now liking, commenting, I won't like him commenting. It's very sad.
And that me post that is when I saw reactions. Say, so I started your motion by the only better one, the better say, and it's sad.
Just like you said, people like to associate themselves when, let's see, say, when we say, we drew baby. But when you are starting from a former there, they don't know. You see, so you try and support here. And I'm kind last week, you know, like make a kind underground artist near them. And yet necessarily say we have talents in Hamburg here. There were talents. There were sometimes we could show answer a main artist there performing all these talents. Let's support all of them. Now we make a barber shop. Now more can assemble. Now we say one artist. Now we are doing alpha train now. You see all these things. Yeah. It's no mama and the all kind of material. Yamra or concert eba so yamfa no a day inspiration and a shamunti a gospel concert.
You made us say a diama me a gospel concert and also a title no say better experience.
Better experience.
Make a baby kakra for your quotation no.
Okay.
Jacob Ebra or J Okoji nshani free ne papa ho no. Na onko no. De kokko ba ye ne se odu ba bia no wa bre no tena asese ohome. Nti ogusu a ohome na enafa no. Nti opebuo bi na odine tito so no dai.
Yeah.
Nti odai no ma na oso dai. Ti do hu ye se atwede tentente kopem soro dai nim na abofu sane. Omoba na omoba na omukọ. Nti dai no mu na naniti na se anka ha me wensuso de bibia ankyere se nyame hira me anasa me so sa de ya masoin because aha ye nwuram aha de papa bia ntimi free hamba enti ene a mesi pillar bona na meti da so no me di si pillar to di si pillar no ode enwosra egu so no se no me mefre aha no better e kire se nyame ewo ha because nyame ne me akasa me betena ha no mahu nyame nyame ayi ne ho adi a kire me e na papa fa ko a nyame wo bia nso so yekọ ekonya asobodwe yekọ ekokonya ahoto metena ase dwen hu se nyame de adomado me mfaso be ne baso ma nipa atwa me ho hia ana manya metim ana asafo ametim esese me ma nipa hu ne ma papa ewo adom na nyame edi adom minim enti ene ya me nko a me mfa nhye me ho ene me ka che nipa nyina se wo mo so mra na wo mo eme experience de mi mahu no obi wo hawo bi obi wo yare bi obi wo amane bi obi kura nani nye ewo fia wotim bra na so be experience enti me buta ye pa ne se nyame ma anase nipa benya fa hodie nipa benya asomdwe bible se enwom to ebubu nkonua ohini bi o bible mu no yare be david fasankuo na se oba ohini so bible se na honhomone adwane na so ne ho atoro nti mi busa se obi wo hwa wo amane bi obi wo hwa wo nam mpukyire bi enkata sam kra ma obi ya abodam aware sam ama nipa bebrabra bo agigya onamba be hu se okobet niema enhye da nkoyie adwuma sam niema bebree enti bra na ye nyina ye nkamom na ye to nnwom na ye release stress ni bi enko because me ba me hu brother brother et say sister et say et say at least ye bekeka keka ye ho hye
exactly
ama yetumi agya ya haw ne yamane e de ato ho because Bible say de oba onyankopon chimbi ase se ohun se onyankopon wo ho na oye won na wo hwehwe ni nyina so ketuafo enti concert wenya concert ketu a ye di bedi agro ye ba be experience de nyankopon otumi ye na ye experience adoma ewo ye mu tumi edi akire ne niema etumi ye enti mi gidi na minimu yie na yabɔ mpa ye se fa hodie ebe ye yen de ada no enti obi biara otie yen one me nto nchia na omra na oba obe experience bibia eda na koma so de ohunu bi da de onti bi da because ye hu se enwom to no eye wo mo afri Ghana banko a eye wo mo free baby banko a but ye be experience se mama Ellen so niema papa wonimu a nyame betimi afa no so ama ye so ye nya ya hoto.
Amen. It's Mama Ellen. First, there must be some say obi so asene program here air course a 1 month thing and
say a year 1 month.
Okay.
Na adofo bi me ko bo program. Ti me minister we ya na group bi brothers bi frame me. No mo say mama. Ya mama won fa adoma chede we mfa nhye dem. Eniti ye beboa wo. Na ya ye bibi omuka na me so okay ebia ne dem yeke because obia for say ye ne nyina de kwa adwuma ye ne nyina de factory but me wie no mu say difference wo nti be na me bra pani oforika just say unim me na unim me nyankopon wa kyem ya dom akyede kese pa odi adom me what I say eniti sa kwan inya iso na yebetumi etimidi akoyenim enti adofo miensa nan bi ena nyame afa wo mo so se menyina wo mo so na memfa de nyame de adome no emfa nche Hamburg menyina.
Nice one intino baso ewo Bethel Prayer Ministry International IO Hamburg na address no
Kleine
Bahnstraße number 10 intino around
deep stage
atona into our atona Egos Trust even urban areas he crowd me ekopie mo honum into no branebe experience senya mama ekan no Bethel no eni baby a wugina na you know Genesis chapter 28 13 to 19
yes
ube hu sa ensem no ewo honum na to say akọ yeah, integrate and cool. Then I will catch a man for our more Mama Ellen.
I never be a if I meet you on I am fine and I am fine and supporting them and I am fine and the panel of council.
Mama, yeah, Jessica, and I am Jessica.
Oh, yeah, Jessica.
But you are sumo, yeah, Jessica. Now, but your time, no say a time, babe.
Your time near 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Okay. Inti area 3 and you Ghana man time. But your bra. Area 3 p.m. 29th June, Sunday, 29th June 2025. Kleine Bahnstraße number 10. You know, brand new PM ewo honum. Na yi na yemo enje so yi na ye experience Bethel no ewo honum. De Jacob ehun ye na abofo e sane koba no. A wo hu se nyame sonsom wo ba bia na ode bo ato.
Yes.
Bra, minua. Na yi na konkon insane wo so sada no. Yes. It no ye rapia pa no ye rapia pa no amesan ba Mama Ellen so no my last words. Now before then I make how say all white boat party no. You ebusuan it no say na mo amunim no entertainment mind na ye de bra no. It no you best say obe subscribe say wonye ya me am de bra me din de luxury follow me your platforms ni na so obo Ratos podcaster we hu me oba bia ye TikTok YouTube and Facebook. Yes, in the Samsung of One TV so obe subscribe na ejuade bia no ye ba na wenya yen ahwe share mo obi so na obi so intimi enhwe platform bia so for One TV Facebook, TikTok and YouTube. yɛda wase sɛ wobɛka yɛ ho na ɛnim sɛ da sɛ nɛ mbɛsan aba yɛakra mu